like and so hipster and so, but it's totally changed. I've been here to it's
No,
changed.
yeah, but he grew up in Williamsburg as a kid, and he was saying like how it was and how it is now, and I was
Does he
it's
still live there?
I don't know if he still lives
Okay.
there
Oh, I'm
actually. I
excited for
think
the
he actually moved.
episode.
I think he
And
probably
it's still
moved.
such a gem because I think too, I don't know, if I had money and I was in Brooklyn, it would really be like Brooklyn Heights, but that's I need more
Dallas area,
I need a more black area, bro.
yeah.
It's so tough. I don't know, but people are going to Brooklyn
It's a
because
nice little balance. But
you
Brooklyn is because it's a nice balance between like black and like
other culture.
seafood.
See,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah. And Red Hook's becoming a thing.
yeah.
Yeah,
Red
yeah,
Hook,
yeah.
Bay Ridge, Red Hook. But that's
Bay
because
Ridge.
the ranch, of course.
Yeah, that too, that too. Bay Ridge. When I first moved here, they're like, do not go to Bay Ridge. They don't like. And I like went a couple at some of the bars. It was fine. I was like, oh, it's like any middle America. Like it's some people they've been around black people and some people haven't. So
Hopefully they
there's just
have it.
and that's for them to experience. And
Hopefully they do. I think black a lot of people feel uncomfortable around black people because they don't understand black people. But it's like there's nothing to understand. So does
we're
everybody.
yeah, exactly. We're not a monolith. We're all different. And I just
Yeah.
think it's just funny when you know, oh, you've not been around a lot of a lot of
Yeah,
people, a
you
lot
can
of color.
tell.
You can tell. You can so tell. You can so tell.
But yeah, rolling whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Oh wait, let me hit
The snap,
the
snap.
breathe.
Little snap, snap.
Yeah.
Breathe deep. Thank you for coming early. I think someone took that 11 slot. It's a good slot. So
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
the
try to
11 a.m. slot.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
it's
gone. They took it.
golden.
They have 11 to 2. They were gonna be here for a minute.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Going crazy.
9
Does it feel
a.m.
warm?
First
Like
thing. No, it feels great. It
very warm.
feels
Warm. I mean, like the color is warm. It's like
yeah, but I don't mind it. It's like it's giving Spia a bit, right?
right.
I'm
It's a little
I don't mind it. I like it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. I think we're good. Yeah. Happy Sunday. Happy August. Welcome back to all new episode of Black Girl Can't Cook, the podcast on body image healing, cooking, self-love. I'm your host, Brianna Pollins. It's great. It's cloudy in the city. Y'all, one, thank you, Jesus. We need the rain. I think Earth needs the rain, but New York needs the rain for the trees, for the green. But I was in an Uber on my way to my girlfriend. She opened a restaurant. More on that later. But the sound of the rain, like the thudding, the pouring, again, Saturn on Pisces. Follow me on Instagram. Weather. A lot of rain, but I'm grateful that we're getting the rain. I'm grateful that my house, my home, my community is safe and dry. But I hope wherever you are, where you're listening, that you're good. You're at peace. You're well. Happy Sunday. I'm not a morning person, but like I am. You would think, no, I am. I'm not, but we're up, we're alive, we're grateful. So much to talk about. Happy August. We're still in Leo season. You guys, it is Mercury retrograde. As you know by now, I am an astrology girly. I believe in the moon, the stars, the planets, horoscope, but I'm not so raw, but it's very real. It's so real. So I do believe it. I think there's a balance. Y'all know I follow Jesus Christ, Lord and Savior God, and myself and my spirit and my intuition. But I do think astrology plays such a big role in what's happening, the shift. Happy Mercury retrograde. And it's a new Y'all, it's a new moon. It's a new moon in Leo. I want to get out some like little quotes, some little tidbits, but we're feeling grateful. We're feeling good. Oh my God. I was just on Instagram posting. Speaking of astrology, I love this black astrologist, the Sagittarius mine, Jason Fleming. I love following him. I really want to get a reading done with him. But he posted this artist, and I'm like, y'all remember where you were when Philip Seymour Hoffman died? I know, such a throwback. So I remember I was working at Starbucks, Arizona, and the news broke. I think I was like on my lunch or on my 10, and we were just all so stunned. We were like, oh my God, this artist, this man, he's an actor, a great stage theater actor, but also an actor. I remember seeing him in Along Came Polly, Ben Stiller, Jennifer Aniston, and I did not believe that was the same man that was then in like Capote or in like The Master. I'm like, these are two separate people, but the range, bitch, the range of a comedy is so dark and so drama that those actors play so well. Nonetheless, R.I.P. Philip Seymour Hoffman. Let's stay on topic. Happy Sunday. How are you guys doing? I feel like August has been such one, August just started. How was your July? How did your July end? For me, August is really a reset, a reset. We're still in the season of summer. I'm really focused on my sleep. I've been sleeping like an angel baby up in the mountains, up in Connecticut. And just y'all, when I tell you I'm in bed between 9 to 10:30 and then I am out. I'm out, I'm tired. And I just think as I say goodbye to my 20s, sleep. Sleep is such an important part of my everyday life. And for me just to feel good, I'm not one of those people that like I need sleep to like live to survive. You know how some people they like need it and like they get grumpy or they need a nap? I'm not her. I could personally, and back in the day when I would work at Starbucks and I would open, excuse me, and being in my young 20s, it would be like out partying, then open at Starbucks at like 5 a.m. So like get home at 1:32, sleep 2 hours, then like go to Brooklyn Heights, go open the store. Wild times. I don't need sleep, but now as I get older, I really love sleep. I really enjoy feeling rested. And so like last night I was going to like have a night, go out, movies, go to a bar, but by like by 9 o'clock, you guys, the movie started at 9:45. Paris Theater was gonna go see Reality Bites, classic, Winona Ryder. Great rom com, 90s, post grad, finding yourself. But also, bitch, it's on Netflix. I need to save money. So that's what I did. But no, by 9 o'clock and it was pouring. I was in Central Park, walked by the plaza, walked by Sarah Beth's, wanted to eat, wanted to get a drink. Girl, I was tired. I'm like, I need to go home to bed. And thank God I had candy at home, bonbon, and I had some groceries. Again, not home Monday through Friday, kind of sorta. I was tired. So for me, August is a time to reset. Moving my body. I did Pilates yesterday, did it Friday. I kind of want to force myself to go today, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna take a bike ride. I'm gonna walk. The air feels good. The temperature dropped. It's a lot cooler today. Baby, it's been hot. It's been hot. I was literally down in the train station, sweating, sweating, and gentle movement. I think there's so much power in gentle movement. Take a walk. Do like what do they call it? The girlies, a yoga flow, a yoga stretch. Do something low key. It doesn't have to be so strenuous. And two, when moving your body and exercising, especially if you've had eating disorders or body dysmorphia, when I move in a like mean, angry, you have to do this. And no, bitch, you had cheese fries and a Cosmo. You have to go to this workout. When I come from that place and just a kind of a meanness, a brattiness, I internalize that. My body internalizes that. And then I'm kind of like mean about it. I'm like mean. I don't enjoy working out. I don't enjoy the movement. When I can like come from a place of compassion of like oh my goodness, Monday through Thursday, not just everyday life, watching the Olympics. By Friday, I craved. I was like, ooh, I need to like move my body. I need a class. I need to like get it out. And it felt so good. And being able to show up for yourself in a compassionate way, in a loving way, and be like, oh, like my body actually needs a run class, a spin class, a city bike, a Pilates class, a little torture, a little where are you solid core girlies? I'm gonna try solid core in August. It's the goal. It's the goal. You bitches are crazy. If you listen to your body intuitively, it will tell you what it needs. And to be in the cycles. We love it. We love it. Train rides. Y'all, why are train rides? They're so romantic. It's like getting on a train. Who are you going to see? Who are you going to bump into? Being a New Yorker for 10 years in September. And when I first moved to New York, I would take the Amtrak. I would take the Amtrak up to Rome to see my grandparents. And it was like a 4-hour train ride. Y'all, you can drink on the train. You can drink on the plane, but you got to pay. You have to pay when you're drinking on the train. We're in a silent recession. We ain't got time. Take the train. And the train is so peaceful. I love like looking out the windows, contemplating my life. You just see all train rides, train rides. And I've been to Europe. I was in Europe 10 years ago, 2014, on a senior class trip. And y'all, I remember the train ride. We were like in Italy, in Florence. Stay with me. Geographically, I know the maps, I know the continents. But we were in Italy, then we were going to Florence. So we were either going down or up. And the train ride, when I tell you guys, it was like a bullet train. It was so fast, so speedy. We love a train. And also, I think of what was that awful white Hollywood movie, Girl on a Train? Emily Blunt. We might have to rewatch it. It was giving Lifetime, but it was good. Also, I think of 90s babies. I think of Harry Potter. Wasn't it? Sorcerer's Stone, Chamber of Secrets. Not I think it was the first two. Harry and the gang are on the train. And it's so like beautiful. It's so like childlike and they have their luggages and like you like or train. Baby, take the train. We love a train. What's happening in the world, in the news? I don't really care. No, we do care. I wanted to talk about we talked about last week, Sonia Massey. I believe the officer is gonna get acquitted, gonna go through the whole trial. Praise God, it's swiftly. I hope that I know Joe Biden, I know Kamala Harris have talked with her sons, her father. I'm just like praying for peace and for God to cover and watch over the family at a very hard, stressful time. But speaking of race and this election coming up and everything that's happening, it feels, speaking last week, right? Like 2020, what's all this? I saw this post and it was on Instagram and it's our girl, Toni Morrison, my queen, my Aquarius sister queen, RIP. We love you. We miss you. She talks about race and like the biggest thing, what's happening, and all y'all want to be a civil war and race. You know, we are all American. We all are going to band together. There's a lot of tough shit happening, but we can overcome. But the main thing, the main plot, catch this. They want to use race as a distraction. Like they don't want you to be happy. They don't want you to move your body. They don't want you to love on your family, love on your community. They want you miserable, they want you angry, and they want you this is the ooh, bitch. They want you to blame others, right? So maybe not even take accountability to yourself. I know America's on this whole victim, woe is me. Bitch, we're all victims. Then you move out of victimhood, God willing, and you transition, you overcome, you build resilience. What does Tony say about race? It's really, really good. The very serious function of racism is distraction. It keeps you from doing your work. It keeps you explaining over and over again your reason for being. None of this is necessary. There will always be one more thing. Blackness is not a curse. Blackness is power. My humanity is a gift. I do not prove why I exist. Ooh. Let me credit Steven. I need to follow him right now. Ooh, Dante Stewart, a writer, a minister, a poet. Oh, he's got a book. Say it. Let's go back. Let's go back. Go in the mirror. Say it naked. Do your body affirmations. Blackness is not a curse. Blackness is power. My humanity is a gift. I do not prove why I exist. So I think we're gonna see more. And shout out Imani Cohen, the hood healer. I love her. I follow her. Hold her down. They want that's what it does feel like 2020 and the uprising, Black Lives Matter, George Floyd. We might see a lot more deaths and a lot more destruction before we can see a new world. That point being, how are you going to hold your ground? How are you going to stay rooted in family, in faith, in connection, in humanity? What I love about living in New York is just being surrounded by people. I think we all kind of come together and realize we all need one another. That's not to say there's not a lot of it's a little dark. It's a little dark. And two, I was following Kimberly Forrest. She has a great YouTube channel for Harriet. And she broke it down. It was a great Saturday morning meditation. We are in a recession and they don't want to say it, and it's an election, and that would just put everything upheaving, and then that might give Trump an edge. Actually, Donnie's digging his own grave. Let him keep digging, boy. Keep digging, old dog. Keep digging. That being said, we have to get together. We have to get together. We have to hold ground. And I think also I'm going to remove politics from my life until November. Until November, until I need to be front and center on the line, collecting votes in the community, telling young people to vote. They're not going to take my joy. They're not going to take my time, my energy. They want to steal energy, energy harvesting, so real. And also, I'm not really like hard on friends. You guys, let me get a Red Bull sip. What does your friend group look like right now? Like, what's everyone doing? What's the mix? Because if I'm being honest, some people are not voting. And like, I'm not in the business of shaming others. Why? Because I don't shame myself. Praise God, America, democracy. Some people aren't going to vote, and that is their right. Why was I listening to Higher Learning? Oh my God. I love that Rachel Lindsay is being so open and so real about her divorce. I feel like we as women can all learn something. Sign the prenup, sign the prenup. God bless Rachel. But wait, Higher Learning, her podcast with Van. When I heard the audio, even Kyle Rittenhouse, y'all know him. He's even voting for a third party man. He's voting for like a third party candidate. And I have a lot of friends who are like, you voting for a third party candidate is a vote for Trump. And to that, I'm not shaming anyone. You need to vote and do what you think is best for yourself. Again, they're not taking my time. They're not taking my energy. Baby, Scorpio season's going to roll around. It is my 30th birthday. They're not going to take my time and my energy. I do want to say, though, and y'all know me, it's for the kids. It's for the kiddies. It's for the younger generation. So with that being said, vote for your inner child. Vote like your life depends on it. But does our life depend on it? I don't know. I don't know. I had a great weekend. Very quick, very short in the city. Gonna leave in the next couple hours. But I had a pimple, and I was born 1994, so we're like not older. We're like a millennial, straight millennial down the line. The Gen Z kids, you guys, they love Starface. Starface is a pimple patch. I actually love the founder. I'm going to get her on the show one day. And it's just like if you have a blemish, you put a star on your face. There's yellow stars, blue stars. They just came out with like a clear star. I personally, I'm black. I love the black star. I love the black star. It's so cute. Now it's a pimple patch. Now I'm 29 and my Nana, she dragged me. She was like, "Are you going to go out in public with it?" And I did. Yesterday, went out and I just wore the pimple patch. And I mean, that's the question. Are we wearing pimple patches outside in public? I feel comfortable and confident in my skin that I can wear it. And two, it's like making you can probably see the quality, great quality camera here. It's a little light blemish, and I'll post the picture. Let me know. Are you wearing your pimple patches in public? I am. I don't think the older people understand it. Even the young little kiddies, they're like, "What is that on your face?" And I say, "It's a pimple patch. It's a star face." Let me know. And two, it's like good. I feel like being a woman growing up, it's okay to feel embarrassed and insecure. Like when that kind of feeling and anxiousness washes over me, I'm like, it's okay. And then I laugh at myself because it's important to be able to laugh at yourself and just wear the pimple patch. Wear the pimple patch. Speaking of Leo season and speaking of J-Lo and Ben Affleck, we have to talk about it. We have to talk about it because it's filled in our media. But first, let's talk about The Wedding Planner and let's talk about J-Lo's movie documentary on Amazon. So, and you guys, I'm going to get back to my film club on TikTok. I have to get a new phone. I need new storage, but there's like a genocide in Sudan, so I don't want to buy a new phone, but I need new storage. But thank you guys so much for following me on TikTok. Did I you go viral once you hit 10K. So bitch, I went viral. I pinned it. It's a great film review. I'm going to get back to the film club September, God willing. Let's talk about The Wedding Planner. And I still might get on this weekend and do a little pop review. The Wedding Planner, Jennifer Lopez, Matthew McConaughey, 2000. Watching it with my adult eyes, it's weird. It is weird that Matthew, his character, is engaged to a whole other woman and he like is taken by the wedding planner. It is weird. It's weird as hell. Love the soundtrack, love the fashions, love the white woman. The woman who plays his bride, his main bride, gorgeous. Gorgeous, stuns, elegance. J-Lo. Now, no J-Lo slander will be tolerated. My gays have told me, and people, I don't get the J-Lo hate train. It's weird. And I don't like other women hating on other women, like unnecessarily. What did she do to you? Why do you hate? No J-Lo hate here. But I do find it interesting about the P. Diddy case when he had a gun in the club. And did she lie? We'll never know, but it was settled in court. We got to move on. The Wedding Planner, it's classic J-Lo, and it's like early rom-com and just, but it's not a good story. And then they get together, and then like the M&Ms, like he doesn't eat the colored M&Ms because there's less artificial flavoring in the colored ones, so he only eats the brown ones. That was ahead of his time because now red dye has given us cancer. Anyway, watch that. I loved that. They get together. But then what do we see in the news? We see in the news, this was yesterday, breaking. And we love a midlife crisis. You know, we love it. Ben Affleck is having a midlife crisis and has a motorcycle. He has a motorbike. He like shaved his head. He's got glasses. He's taken off his wedding ring. J-Lo's having a Bridgerton birthday party. A part of me wants to say, J-Lo, how old are you? But again, no ageism. We're not judging women. A Bridgerton birthday. But you like it? I love it. And then she's taken off her wings. She switched in the ring. It's all a game. It's all paparazzi. I was a child. I was 3 when they had their first do-over or their first round and they called off the wedding, the engagement. Listen, you have involved the American eyes, the American attention. Now we're in on the story. We are with you. Just release the divorce. It's too much. It's too much. Then with the kids, then not with the kids. Then it's a $78 million mansion. Then it's for sale. Then if my husband on my birthday bought a $20 million bachelor pad, I don't know. I don't know what I would. J-Lo, stand up, girl. Stand up right now. It's too much. It's too much. It's stressful. And I don't blame her. I don't blame her because my first thought I was going to say is like, women, we want to we're fixers. I don't know what the blueprint is, the DNA. What did Eve do with the tree? Women, we do want to innately fix things and like make men, people, better people. Tay-Tay's got a song, but no, I can fix him. Like we really think that. And sometimes we can't. We can't fix these men and people have to want to change for themselves. It's so painful. It's such a conundrum. As much as I want my uncle to like stop smoking crack, he doesn't. Hyperbole. He has to stop smoking the crack. I can't want that for him. And then I was just thinking, wait, do you have an uncle that smokes crack? Fuck. Okay. Y'all know what I'm saying. We can't fix people. We can't save them. And the Daily Mail. I'm eating up the Daily Mail vlogs. It's amazing. It's great. Let's talk about her documentary. The greatest love story never told, ever told. Was it told? Y'all. And honestly, let's talk about as a creative, let's talk about the creative romance. I, in my last relationship, definitely had wanted that, manifested that to have like a working relationship, partnership. And to think, like you have a dream, you build your dream and you create it with someone. We kind of see that in Bethany getting married, how it didn't work with her ex and just the messiness and power, and it's a lot. But in J-Lo's documentary, we see Ben. Ben pops up. J-Lo literally is like, I need inspiration. I want to do this. Girl goes into the studio with like her treasure box of love letters that Ben sent her, that she sent Ben over like 20 decades, over 2 decades, letters. And she like puts them out on the studio. And he's like, these are private and I don't know what she's doing, telling all. The thing about privacy, young kids, when you are private, you create the illusion and the allure. Oh, we all want to be mysterious. When you're private, they don't know. They don't know about your life. They don't know who you're, they don't know who, privacy. And I think as we move into 2025 and on, privacy is going to be the real luxury. The real luxury. J-Lo did not make it private. She did not make it private. And like Ben does a lot of cameos. He says like he looks confused. He looks like what? What? And wait, this was my only takeaway. Shout out to our girl, Jen Garner. It felt a little it felt tasteless and disrespectful to his prior marriage. Y'all know, and we love a white dude, alcoholic, Ben. A lot of us girlies have dads like that. We can relate. We see you. I think it's really disrespectful and hurtful because he has kids. These kids are going to see this all one day. They're actively seeing it about his like marriage. He was married to Jennifer Garner for so long. And that was tasteless. That was awful. But she makes her movie. I personally loved it because she talked about inner child healing, shadow work, growing up with a dad that was absent. Hello, can relate. Growing up with a mother who was narcissistic, a center of attention. I cannot relate. Baby, we got to fix our mommy wound. And her search for love, her wanting love, wanting this thing. And so many women do that. And oof, I loved it. I loved it. And two, let's talk about being an artist. Let's talk about financing your own shit. What am I doing right now? I am financing my dream, like baby small steps. The snail gets the, what is it? The rabbit gets the worm. Take small steps. And really being an artist today, it is financing your own shit. It's showing up, paying for your own time. And it's very humbling. I mean, everyone was like all on Kevin Costner. Oh, he financed this movie. It's Horizon. Y'all, no one even went to the theaters to see that movie. I do want to see it though. And now part 2 is premiering at Venice Film Festival. They will really give white men everything. They will give white men everything. Not the point. I loved watching Jennifer Lopez discuss financing her project. Her getting all these no's, A-listers. It was so humbling because for me, like I'm an artist too, and I'm trying to create this big platform and to have a food, cooking, traveling show one day, knock on wood, it'll happen. But there's going to be a lot of no's. There's going to be your family. There's going to be your best friends who aren't, we can call it not want to support, not want to listen, not want to tune in, but you don't take it personally. You understand your vision, you understand your goal, and you do it for yourself. I loved in the documentary, she was so clear about like, it's something she had to do. Like her heart had to profess it, had to say it. And what's crazy is like, that was the demise of her marriage. It's, Jenny from the block. Yeah, finance your dreams, believe in yourself. And these women are teaching us lessons. Rachel Lindsay, Jennifer Lopez, Angelina Jolie. We can't save these men. A man is not going to come sweep us off of our feet. I think when you can be financially independent and strong on your own, the secure man he'll come. He will show up. But it can't be this balance of like trying to like get the dream, chase the bag, and then like find love. I mean, you can do it, but it just seems too much. And then the lines get blurred, and then you'll be out here trying to change a man. And these men don't change, but maybe people don't really change. I believe women can change because women are strong, we're powerful. And if you're a black woman, you already know. Okay, the Olympics. Oh my gosh. Simone Biles. And what I love that Simone is teaching us is it's okay to step away. It's okay for therapy. Y'all, therapy just costs so much money. When you become rich, then you get in therapy. Okay, do the work, do books, listen to podcasts. Simone, even she like there was a clippy clip of her being like she like took a second to like call her therapist or like have scheduled call times with her therapist while she's in Paris. The GOAT, the champion. God bless her. Leave her alone about her marriage. I think when just like when women pick someone, let them pick who they pick. Also, people have to relax. Like, you're not in this girl's life. If she's happy, we're all happy. And two, it's a black family. It's a black family. I don't know if her man can play football. That does not even matter. It's a black family. And you know, I've always followed her, but I love seeing like her home updates. She's like a girl's girl. And she reminds me of like all of my white girlfriends who just stayed home and they were 24 and they got married to their man and their person and they're happy being a nurse and living their best boring ass life. We love Simone. We love her man. She's the GOAT. Oh my God. In the picture, I think I want that picture like in my bat. Not my bat. I want it somewhere like chic, iconic that I'm going to see like every single day. The picture of her, eyelashes, her nails, but what's like, it's like a sparkly little goat and she's and she looks so good. Simone. I caught running yesterday. Oh my God. Sha'Carri is another one, just as a black woman to see that you can take a setback and you can try again. You can always try again. There's always tomorrow. You can always believe in yourself. Ooh, if we talk about a grandmother's prayers, your mother's prayers, what the fuck do I tell? Asking your angels for prayers, for guidance, your ancestors, whomever. It's so real. And the strength. Ooh, Sha'Carri was so good. She did get medals. It was her. It was another American girl. Love the nails. Love the suits. But y'all, to see St. Lucia. St. Lucia took it. St. Lucia got gold. The first gold medal for their country. And just to see another black woman thriving, killing it. My 30th birthday, I think I'm doing like a mommy-daughter trip. It might be St. Lucia. And I've heard good things about St. Lucia, Clearwater. We might be going there. I love the Olympics. I feel so grateful and blessed that I was born in this time to be an American, like regardless of everything that's happening. And like I think about like my ancestors and like people who came before me and like didn't have all the freedom, all the power, all the self-expression, just because times were different. So I feel so grateful. I love America. USA. I love the Olympics. It's going great. What am I eating? And shout out to my mom. Why was I? Okay, on the weekends, I like FaceTime my mom first thing in the morning, my mommy. And not her being my future manager, dead ass. Cause I'm like, Mom, I'm going to help you retire. In the next 5 is my number, 4 to 5 years, you'll be retired and you're going to be my manager. It'll be a whole thing. We're manifesting it. But as that, she was like hat on already saying, I need to talk more about food because this is really a podcast and a show on food. So what am I eating? And just like, I guess being more descriptive, So Friday, got back in the city. I had a salad. I love my salad from Just Salads. Y'all, we're growing big girls. I will get double protein. So I'm either getting double chicken. I don't really do chicken that much anymore at the salad joint. I do shrimp. They got blackened shrimp. So I will always do double shrimp. But I love my Caesar salad with arugula and like romaine. I don't like a kale. Spinach is good too, but I love arugula. I love the pico de gallo. It's like tomatoes, onions, cilantro. Oh my God. Put it in your salad. I love a pico de gallo. And I would add avocado, but not in my salad. I feel like it gets too mushy. No. Caesar salad, shrimp. Love it. For dinner, I went to the Chinese joint and I had shrimp egg foo young. It's like this fried egg patty. You guys have heard me talk about it countless times. And they give you like white rice and they give you this like gorgeous gravy. To be home Friday night, eating shrimp egg foo young. What was I watching? Oh, watching Lipstick Jungle. In heaven. Looking at furniture because I'm buying furniture and buying a kitchen table. Love that, love that. Okay, also being in a recession and, like, short time being in the city of August, I'm not really eating dinners out. I've given myself, okay, breakfast, lunch, eat out. Go do your thing. Girl, stay your ass home, eat dinner at home. And so I went to Whole Foods, got Martinelli's apple juice, the best apple juice. I got Beecher's mac and cheese. Y'all, I know I'm buying it. I know it costs $16 after tax. It's the best mac and cheese. I didn't even have time to eat it this short little weekend. I might have it today. But I'm not eating dinner out because it's just too expensive, trying to save money for the vacation at the end of the month. For breakfast, after I had Pilates, I went to Bubby's. I went to Bubby's in Tribeca. They have a Bubby's at LaGuardia. LaGuardia is the best airport, the best, so close to the best. Bubby's is like an iconic New York, buzzy, sceney American place. Great food, kind of overhyped. But then they had the Olympics on. So then I was watching the soccer Olympics. And what did I order? It was Pilates. I finished Pilates. And like, there's no rules on the weekend. So I was like, and I couldn't find the pancakes. Bubby's is known for like, I think, didn't it say it was sold? I don't know. I couldn't find their pancakes, y'all. I love sitting at the bar, but maybe at the tables. Wait, it's 2024. I do not like going to a restaurant and they don't have a menu. I know it's the norm. I know they have little QRE codes, save the environment paper. I like to actually see a menu, look at what I'm reading, it really gives airport. I don't like it. But nonetheless, I sat at the bar, didn't want to wait for the table. And I don't know at the tables if they had paper menus. I'm going to take my mom there. Love Bubby's. It's great. I had the crab cake sandwich and I ordered french fries with mayo. The crab cakes were a little too bready and it kind of fell apart, a little mush. Took apart the sandwich, had the great tomatoes, like sun-dried, yummy tomatoes. I love the aioli, had a couple pieces of the bread. I didn't eat the lettuce. Y'all, I don't eat lettuce like that out in public unless I know the place because you know lettuce and is the restaurant washing the lettuce, the water, salmonella, E. coli, all that stuff. The sandwich was delicious. Sat at the bar. Ooh, and I had a green juice. I wanted to like drink, but I didn't want to drink because I just finished a workout class. Had a green juice, kale, ginger, pineapple, cucumber, delicious. Vibes were great. You go to Bubby's and it's like seen to be seen or to be out. Last time I was at Bubby's, it was right before the world shut down with my best friend, Taryn. Shout out Taryn. It was just her birthday. I love Leos and I love Leo women. We were there with another ex acquaintance of mine, and it was just like, it's like a New York City Girls' Day. We walked in Tribeca, Bubby's. Bubby's was great. Last night, my girlfriend, Katarina, and Lalo and their beautiful family, they opened their restaurant, Consuelo, in Harlem. In Harlem. It opens officially Tuesday. You guys, please go check out this restaurant. I'm gonna post a reel later to see like the hard work and the actualized like manifestation of their storefront restaurant. They started their restaurant out of their apartment. I like met her, Katarina, like a couple years ago, and I would go to Smorgasbord in Williamsburg, and just they have the best fare. They have the best fucking food. And again, this platform, I want it to focus on food, on women cooking, on women chef, on the entrepreneurial, but like on the family history of food and like what does it mean to like feed your family, feed your community. It's so powerful. It was such a great mix. The turnout was amazing. I had the punch, the music, the vibe. Again, to see, and we just like had cocktails. We went out really quick to have friends who are like working moms and working women and to see them like being creatives, fulfilling their passion, living their dreams. It's so inspiring. It's so beautiful. And it's literally like God hugging you and kind of giving you like a wink, like, bitch, you can do it too. We all can do it. And I think you cannot do anything without community and without love and a lot of patience, a lot of patience. It's crazy. We're definitely in that time. I know I'm dealing with it. Instant gratification. I would, and honestly, like that's not how life works. Life does not work like that. Things take time. I think about this time last year, trying to find an apartment, trying to find a place of my own. It took 9 months. It took 9 months. And delayed. Baby, it's about delayed gratification. Gratification, small joys. Let's talk about small joys. And again, like God just like kind of smiling down on you. I was back in the city by like Friday. There was a double rainbow. And I have to see you guys. At first I was like, wait, what does it mean? And then I was like, oh my God, is this Penny? Is this like my dead dog Penny trying to like say something, communicate something? But what I really liked is the explanation, the spiritual meaning. The primary rainbow symbolizes the physical world. The secondary rainbow represents the harder to see spiritual world. And I think just to see that in the sky on Friday, and it was just August, it's 1 year of me living alone, living in Harlem. I'm so filled with gratitude, with just thankfulness that I get to live out my dream. And the spiritual world, I think sometimes I forget that there are forces bigger than me that I can't see, I can't touch, that are guiding me, that are literally protecting me as I navigate this world as a Black woman in my 20s. And I'm so grateful. I'm so 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 grateful. What else am I eating? It's early in the morning. I feel like I'm gonna like head downtown, go to Buvette, a little French bistro, get a sandwich, take it easy, and go back up to Connecticut. Also during the week, and you guys, it's the summer of sandwiches. I love a sandwich. A sandwich will hold me down. I don't like white bread, but like farmer's white bread. Love a mayo. I like the mustard that has like the little seedy, like the Dijon, but it's like wholehearted mustard. Now on a sandwich, I love an avocado. Make it soft, not too mushy. Put it on the outside of the bread. Do a little salt. And I'm a simple girl, a simple girl. Love a cold turkey. Love a honey ham. Love provolone cheese. I also love an American cheese. I love an Italian sub. What did I just see? There's like at a Jersey Mike's that just like opened right near the studio. Sandwich, do a sandwich. And what I love about sandwiches is that I feel full. I literally am like, I feel full. This week I did a little Pringles on the side. Pizza Pringles are the best flavor, the best chip. And trying to drink my water. I'm not gonna lie. I'm doing too much soda. I'm doing too much ginger ale. Love a ginger ale. Love a ginger ale. And you guys, it's summer. In the summer, I love me a good old root beer, or not even a root beer, a cream soda. Love. I love, I love, I love. That's what I'm eating. That's what's happening. I'm drinking a Red Bull right now. What else did I want to chat with you guys about? Oh my goodness. Macy Gray was in the news. Yo! Macy Gray was in the news. What did Macy say? Macy said, I'm trying to find because my girlfriend sent it in our group chat, and I was like, this cannot be real, but it was indeed very, very real. And what is the surreal life? I guess MTV, one, we are in a recession because people are laying people off and it's so quiet. Like no one's talking about it. We are in a recession. So what is the surreal life? Why did MTV bring it back? Who cares? Chet Hanks is getting a lot of press. But Macy Gray caught my attention. Now, when I think of Macy Gray, I think of the classic film Spider-Man, the only Spider-Man I acknowledge, Tobey Maguire. And remember, Macy Gray has a cameo, a Black woman in the hypest of hypes, first superhero movie ever. What happened to Toni? We'll never know. Macy Gray shares how she uses cocaine, alcohol, marijuana, and pizza for healing. Oop. Cocaine, alcohol, marijuana, and pizza for healing. Ooh. She was telling producers, I just don't do that hippie, SHIT. Like, I live in LA. That's hippie kingdom. If I'm healing, that's not how I do it. The producers asked about, where do you find your tranquility? She responded with a laugh, like cocaine, and a couple of shots. Yeah. Wait. Macy has been open about her experience with both substance abuse and mental health, telling People in 2021 she was very neglected, not just in this country, but think globally. Your mother's telling you, be strong, you'll get through it, don't cry. But it's very debilitating, and it's really expensive to your mental health. So that's where you really want to help as much as you can, especially with the kids. Macy, and I'm not going to go to the comments, but you know me, I want to look at the comments. But also, it's 2025, and I'm sorry. If you're doing cocaine, stop. Stop doing cocaine. Think of your precious nose, and you're not. Okay, we're not going to make fun. We're not going to laugh. I mean, laughter is healing. But what I think, and why did I just see two Hims, that drug thing for like hair loss, hair gain? Hims came out with an Ozempic-like medication. And listening to the Prof G podcast, Scott Galloway was saying how Mickey D's is taking a hit. Inflation is hitting them so bad, people don't want to pay the fast food place for the prices of the food. I think it all stems back to how much do you like yourself? And I think before it's even self-love and self-compassion, can you get to a place where you just genuinely like yourself? I know for me, it took a while. I would say a lot of my adolescence, I did not like me and I did not want to be me. And I didn't like my body, didn't like my skin, didn't like my hair. And I think it can be so ingrained where you still like want to self-destruct, you want to poison, you don't want to take care of yourself. I think the biggest thing I can tell about a person is like, how do they just take care of themselves? How do they show up appearance wise? How do they articulate themselves? I think it comes from, Macy, Gray, can you get to a place where you can just like yourself? I get it, wanting to conform and the hippie shit, but as Black people, we have to really take care of ourselves, of our body. I think everything in moderation, of course. But I know personally for me, like I'm really working on before I turn 30, giving up smoking and giving up the vape, the pet, like just, I want to be free of that. And I think it starts with trying to like yourself, like genuinely, can I like myself? Can I show up to myself? I know every day is not going to be perfect. It's not going to be the same. But pizza, cocaine, what a cocktail. What a cocktail. We're going to pray for Macy. We're not going to make fun. We're not going to judge because we're all human and we all have our own different coping mechanism styles. Everyone copes differently. I don't think it's my place to judge you or to look down at you. What? We're all equals. We're all equals. Thank you so much. And I'd be like, what are you doing? Shout out Tiana. I love her. Follow her show, Locals Only. See, girls, look out for girls. Let's wrap up. What else has been happening? Wait, the new moon. The new moon's in Leo. Keep the vibes low key. I think keep to yourself. It's summer. I'm having fun going out when I can. I think friends that I can see, you can see everyone, but you can't see everyone. I think, too, what I've been struggling with, having friends show up and support me. But again, kind of like decentering men, I'm decentering myself out of my friends' lives. Like, I don't revolve around my friends. I really don't. I revolve around myself. And I just need to carve out my little life for me. And when I can see my friends, I can see them. I think, though, too, being open, I was open with some girlfriends like, hey, guys, like I've reached out, haven't heard much. I know we're all going through a lot, but let's talk when you guys have time to respond to me. Because listen, it feels like some relationships, I'm so, hi, what's up? How are you? This is what's happening. Happy Monday, happy day. And then like it'll be crickets or like I'll get one response. And to that, it is me overdoing it in certain areas, in certain relationships. So to that, I can just take a step back and overpour and communicate with friends who are reciprocal. I think it's just that simple. And it doesn't have to be like, oh, well, my friend's not talking to me. She's not watching my story. She's not liking my post. bitch, it's not about you. It's not about me, Brianna. It's really just about your friends. Your life is not about your friends. And I think the people who are going to show up and support you day in, day out, they will do that and they will show up. I don't know why as humans, like we tend to focus on the ones, but she's not showing up or he didn't text me back. Like it's so, but I'm trying to remove those lenses. I'm trying to show compassion. Oh my God, like looking at my friend's story, some friends are dealing with anxiety, severe depression. Like they can't even put on their own clean pair of panties and drawers. So how can they look at my interview? How can they like subscribe to my show? I think it's important to move patient and to move slowly with your friends. That's it for this week. I know I was like, guests are gonna come, but it's August, it's summer, people are out, people are traveling. Guests end of the month and guests come in September. Thank you guys so much for watching on YouTube. What I'm gonna do, again, budgeting, financing your own dreams. I'm gonna pay for promotion on YouTube because you can like you bitches, ladies, men, women, YouTube is where it's at though. TikTok, build your thing. If Donnie gets elected though, TikTok might be gone. But YouTube is where it's at for monetization, for rights, for money. So I think I'm going to get into paying for my YouTube. Oh my God, I got the cutest message. Oh my God. A baby in my life lost a tooth. Oh my God. You know, when kids lose teeth, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. Oh my God, that made my day. What was I saying? Oh my gosh, I'm going to pay to promote the show on YouTube. But thank you guys so much for watching on YouTube. I really love coming to WTF Studios. It's a great environment. It's a great experience. Baby steps. I'm excited to grow. Last thing, body image, self-love. Hi, grandma. Legs are covered. We're not in a dress. And let's talk about Pilates. When we sit, and I don't want to flash the camera, that is insecure. When I sit down, it is, but it's your body. Your body's supposed to fold. Rolls are okay. Thighs are okay. Be confident. Be happy in your body and try to wear new clothes. Last thing. I'm into strapless bras because, like, it fits the look of the dress, of the wear, but you got to find the right strapless bra. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you next week and have a great Sunday. And remember to say thank you. Say thank you to your body. And bye. Yay! Oh my God. The boy I nanny, he just lost his tooth.